He went 6 games, no goals. So it's just kind of like the talent is drying up and being wasted, man. And I'm not really sure what we're going to expect next from La Liga. Any thoughts on Barcelona, what you're seeing from Messi right now?
Yeah, with Messi, man, it just seemed, we said we wondered if he was gonna be on cruise control. Like, all right, man, whatever. But then some of the young guys coming up on their squad was like maybe he would kind of could maybe inspire him some. He just don't seem like it's inspiring, man. It's just like, all right, man.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like
y'all sit me down for a year.
It doesn't feel like he's clicking with those young guys, and are they're almost a little afraid to play with him, not sure how to play with him, and they just haven't had enough time for that system to really click. And it's just real apparent that it needs to be a total rehaul at Barcelona. I think that's the inevitable, but it's just kind of hard to watch this right now. An aging superstar, a former shell of himself.
Could you see that Manchester City, and we got this on the docket, and we can kind of combine them, going ahead and making that splash in December since they need a finisher? But is Messi a finisher at this point? He's more a facilitator at this part of his life, right?
I gotta stick to my guns. I never felt like, even when it was heavily rumored and felt real that Manchester City was pursuing Messi, I didn't think that was the right fit. They got so many young, talented pieces at Manchester City right now. He just didn't seem like the next building block in my mind. So when that did fall through, it was like no harm, no foul. And then I would have, looking at this, because I know we missed last week's pod, but looking at the performance of Manchester City in the Premier League just this past weekend, I think actually they're okay, and they don't need a Messi. That young kid Torres, who was an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
The coach now, Pep, he's saying no. Actually, he's a striker and a clinical finisher. So shit, he's scoring goals. He can't tell me he's not.
So in actuality, him not going to Manchester City now actually may have blocked him from going there, because now they're like, okay, well, we good what we got.
Exactly. It's given an opportunity for Torres to shine, and I think he just fits overall in Manchester City with what they want to do in the same sort of age group, where it all makes sense for the guys to be playing together.
Is Messi stuck in Barcelona? Since Man City's looking like they may not get him, is he stuck there?
I don't think that he's stuck. I mean, the guy, his talent level, you're going to always have some suitors. But I just don't.
But does he want to go, though? I'm saying, will he accept it, is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, of course, anybody can try to pick him up, but will he accept it?
I think that this delay of being in Barcelona again during this 2020 season, 2021 season, is going to hurt him. Option-wise, I think now the Premier League doesn't really make a lot of sense for him. I think Italy starts to become a much brighter option for him because of the pace of the game. That's why.
Okay, so then next we have Real Madrid in the same league with them. Ramos came back, and it seemed like they were a different squad. He came back firing, scored 2 goals for them in his comeback game. Does he make that much of a difference for them?
Yes and no. I think he's an important piece. I was going to add.
He's an agent piece too. He's an agent guy as well.
Exactly, a building block, and so it's a major change. And I'm not sure that they have the next guy ready. I mean, even though they do have a lot of talent, I'm not sure that it's a bona fide, solidified guy that's ready to come in and take over that spot. The other thing is, I don't know if you caught this. I saw a highlight where Benzema, he was talking in French to another player on Real Madrid, telling them not to pass the ball to the Brazilian, Vinicius, basically saying, he sucks, don't pass him the ball. And this is when they're in the tunnel coming back out after halftime. But they're speaking in French. He's Brazilian, he speaks Portuguese, so he didn't even catch, that they was talking shit. So I was like, oh, no, this is just a clear-cut example. And you know how Real Madrid is in Spain, this is like all over the back page. This is all, you know what I mean? Now it's a rift in the dressing room on top of what you're seeing on the pitch. So, just injury to insult there.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, Atletico Madrid needs to make their strike now at the league.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, It's a lot of stuff going on all over the place. Barcelona just tied with Girona this past week. Like, the time is now. The Atletico Madrid wants to make that move.
Exactly. Or, a major ownership investor, a foreign investor. Now, about Atletico Madrid or some of those other smallest La Liga clubs. I mean, just think if they get another oil owner, a Russian billionaire, or somebody to come in there, I totally agree with you. The time is now where you can elevate a club and strike and run, the roost of La Liga. I like to see that.
Yeah, I like this. I like to see that, man. I mean, same thing I feel with Juventus. Like all those other teams in Serie A got a chance to come up. This is time for Milan to come back to glory. Like this is their time to get back shining.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Time is there, but it's all about the financial investment. The ownership groups have changed so much. And, when you look at coronavirus and just the whole global economic impact, is this the time to splash the cash? Maybe if you got funny money, yes. But a lot of business people saying, hold on, let's just see how this is going to play out first.
So because does it seem like Ronaldo's bored in Juventus too, though, as well?
I don't know what the carrot is for him to chase anymore. What the challenge is? You got all the money, you got all the trophies. Is he going through the midlife crisis? I saw he got the buzz cut now. He cutting his hair off.
Yeah, like what's going on?
Who knows, man?
It seemed like after that Champions League loss, he was just like, man, dang. And then it seemed like he lost everybody, all his wingers, everybody's gone. Like what Bencourt, I think is the only person there. The starting is there. I mean, Weston McKennie came in and did some great things today. Today he had an assist, the first American with an assist in Serie A.
Oh, that's big too.
Yeah.
That's quite the account.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm just interested to see if this transfer window is anything that you said that you think is going to be. I guess at this point, I wonder for a team now, having a great player name on their team doesn't mean as much because you can't put nobody in the seats, if that makes sense. So what is it? What is it now? Like before Manchester City, like, yeah, we're going to sell all kind of jerseys. I mean, I guess you can sell jerseys and stuff still, but you can't bring nobody in the stadium to see Messi or to see Ronaldo if you pick him up. Is it worth your club going after him at this point?
I think it's the way that they're going to sell the game is going to have to change, man. And that's where, some of those other things I was talking about, more behind the scenes, more exclusive content, more of the social media interaction. I think the names of the players on the pitch does matter, man, because wins and losses is always, going to be most important. And, position in the table is going to judge if you're a big club or a small club. Is how is your team performing? So at the end of the day, players matter. Players matter.
That's real, man. Dang. All right, man. Let's go into this EPL, man. English Premier League. Manchester United took a L today to Arsenal. Last week, we played y'all boys to a 0-0 tie. I want to give a shout out to Mendy, though, man, before we even dive further. Man, Mendy has been the best thing ever. That's the best transfer, I think, of any team throughout Europe in this whole window, period.
Hey, shout out to my front office, man. They know what we need, and they went out and got it, man. Talk about money well spent. Shout out to the scouts. He didn't even cost us an arm and a leg, but very athletic goalkeeper.